Hi, this is Trey Pastor. Welcome to my review of Hellfest, a movie I really shouldn't have saw. uh, but as in my defense, I didn't want to see the movie with Kevin Hart, Night School. Not because of Kevin Hart. Tiffany Haddish, she just totally exhausts me. So I just didn't want to see that because of her. And I really should have saw the Jack Black movie, that and Kate Blanchett, that horror movie, horror comedy. I should have really saw that. Uh, or Littlefoot, oh, Bigfoot, what is it? Littlefoot. I don't want to see. I usually don't go see animated movies unless it's The Incredibles or Toy Story, one of those, or a Lego movie. So I'll see Littlefoot when it comes on video. But Hellfest, I really shouldn't have saw. I really, again, should have saw the Jack Black movie. Or there's another movie that I should have saw, which I can't remember the name of, with with Denzel Washington's son, which I can't remember the name of it, but I should have saw that. But anyway, this movie, I'm gonna have spoilers in this. This movie is as bad as you would think it would be. I saw the trailers for it once or twice, and I thought it might be good for a few laughs just to see how it plays out. But it's predictably boring and as bad as you would think it would be. First, first of all, you have obnoxious characters in this movie that you want to see get killed, which is, I know sometimes you do kind of want, part of the fun of seeing these movies is seeing that, the obnoxious kids uh, or the horny teenagers getting killed and stuff. But that doesn't even happen for a while, which really kind of kills the movie. You have to spend time with these obnoxious people, okay, which really kind of to the detriment of this movie. Anyway, it's about this group of friends. One, the heroine, I guess, of the story. She comes home from college, and she's with two friends. Her one friend is is a BFF friend, and then you have an obnoxious friend who's really loud and rude and says all inappropriate things and so obnoxious, and you can't wait to see her get killed because she's super obnoxious. Her and her boyfriend is super obnoxious. Anyway, her friend, the college girl friend, who gets her tickets to Hellfest to go see that, the traveling horror show, which they want to go see because it's supposed to be the best of the best. So they want to go see that, of course. And of course, they set this movie up in the beginning of it by having a little prologue where you see this Hellfest in another city, and you see this girl actually getting stalked and killed, and getting killed for real. But of course, they kind of explain it away by saying, "Oh, nobody knew that the girl was real until a couple of days later because they thought it was a props. Why they would have props hanging in a park after the people had left, uh, you know, I don't understand how that logic would be, but that's how they kind of try to explain that away. But anyway, the basic gist of this is these friends go to this horror fest, and the college girl, the girl that's coming home from college, she has a crush, of course, on this guy who works at Hellfest, and he gets them VIP tickets so they can go to the head of the line to see all the stuff first, all the great attractions stuff first, and of course, also the serial killer in the beginning of the movie who kills this girl, he decides to stalk our group of friends, okay, and like I said, it takes a while for him to start killing, for the, killing these friends. He's basically stalking them for a while, and again, it's boring and predictable, and again, you have these obnoxious young adults that you kind of want to see get killed, okay, but they take too long to get to the kills, and when you do get the kills are not that imaginative at all. Again, this serial killer who's just some random guy, okay, and I'll get to him later. Uh, he's just stalking these friends and who's going from place to place and to these supposedly amazing horror fests, which really not that amazing when you think about it. Okay, and it's kind of a waste to have Tony Todd is in this movie, Candyman, and it's kind of a waste of him as well. Okay, and again, this guy for some random reason I guess they try to explain it away because our serial killer friend, he's while he's stalking this friend, he runs into another girl, a random girl, who bumps into him and kind of curses him out. And so he decides, I'm going to kill her just because she cursed me out. Okay, and he does it in front of the college girl, and I guess for some reason, because she kind of eggs him on because he thinks it's staged, and he really kills her, and then I guess for some reason he's fascinated with her, and he has to stalk her and her friends, and just and kill them. Okay, now again, the kills are not that imaginative. Okay, not that great, and like I said, the characters you kind of want to see them get killed because it's uh, I I think the majority of it, I think except for the college girl and her crush, the other four characters are really obnoxious. You kind of want to see them get killed. So I guess that's it for them. But anyway, I thought of two other ways that this movie could have been more interesting. First of all, the kills should have been earlier in the movie. Okay, they waited way too long to start the killing. Okay, the second thing is I think they should have made the boyfriend, well, not the boyfriend, the boy that the college girl has the crush on who works in Harfest. I think it would have been a nice twist if they had him be the actual guy that's going around, killing her friends and killing random people in the park. I think that would have been a lot better than just having this guy be. He was actually the first kill. The boy that's like he went to get a toy for this girl that after making out with her, he decides for some reason I'm gonna go get a toy. So I'm gonna let them go on, and I'm gonna separate myself and try to get her a toy that I couldn't win in these stupid contest games. So I'm gonna separate from the girl I just got through making out with, which kind of make no sense. Okay, you can tell that's into you now, but you're gonna tell her to go ahead. I'm gonna go get a toy and come back and surprise you with a toy. Okay, but anyway, uh, they should have had him. I think that would have been a nice twist if he would have been actually the guy when he wasn't with them. If he was the one that was actually killing his friends and her friends and stuff, so he could get her alone or something like that. Just that would have been uh, a nice twist in it. And the second thing, which I thought was really unbelievable, this random serial killer who's stalking his friends, he just happens to be able to get into the VIP areas, even though he's just walked into the park. But he manages to get into all these VIP areas where these friends are, because remember that because the one guy who works in the park, he gives them VIP tickets to everything. But somehow this guy who's a random serial killer, he manages to get into those VIP areas, no problem. Okay, which makes no sense. Okay, and this serial killer guy, now I'm gonna go ahead and spoil this. Like I said, the spoilers in this anyway. They at the end of the movie, of course, it's down to the college girl, the college girl and her BFF. All the other random people have gotten killed already, and her other friends have gotten killed. So she winds up stabbing the college girl, winds up stabbing the serial killer, and he falls down, of course, and then they run out, and the police are there, and of course they come in, and of course they can't find him. Of course, okay, that's of course the greatest horror cliche ever. Of course, the guy is not there. The killer is not there when they go see him. They just see the trail of blood, but he's not there. Somehow he manages to vanish into thin air, okay, and disappear. And then at the end of the movie, we see him, for some reason, we see him going home like it's nothing, like that was just a day at work. You see, he's humming this obnoxious tune throughout the movie, and you see him going home, and you think he's stalking somebody else, but you see him go into the house, and you see a girl lying on the couch, okay, sleeping, and then he takes off the mask and puts it in and apparently he's been doing this because you see other masks, and he puts it in this block box and locks it, and then he goes and looks like he may kill this girl that's laying on the couch, but she wakes up and goes, "Daddy," and goes hugging him. "What did you get for me?" And he pulls out a stuffed toy that the guy that he killed in the park had. Again, just really, I guess they thought maybe this movie would be successful, which is not going to be, and they could make maybe a sequel with this guy killing, with his other mask and going around killing people again. And again, why would this guy who supposedly is a random serial killer who can get into all these VIP places, nobody in the park that works in the park, that actually physically works in the park, could see it and confront this guy and say, "Why are you, how did you get in here, dude? Come on." These things are planned out, right? But that's too much logic for these types of movie. I just wanted a movie that I could just check my brain off, but this movie is dumb, boring, and obnoxious, and really horrible. And I kind of want my money back, but it is what it is. Uh, Again, save your money. Don't see Hellfest, okay? don't see it when it comes on video either as well. Okay, and I'm stupider for seeing this movie. Okay, and I'm gonna give this movie a 5, and that's generous. Okay, and that's just because the lead actress was competent. Okay, so I'll give it a 5 for her. Anybody else could have died. Okay, and like I said, my idea I think would have been better if you had the boy that she had the crush on, you know, that worked in Hellfest, had him be the actual killer. That would have been a nice twist to it. I think that would have been a great twist. Okay, but who's me? I'm just a random person. Okay. Anyway, let me know what you think. I'm sorry this review a little about 10 minutes long, but I put spoilers in this because I wanted to forewarn people. Okay, don't see this movie. Okay, and again, I should slap myself in the head because I should have went and saw the Jack Black movie or the movie by Denzel Washington's son, which I can't remember the name of it, but I saw the poster in the movie theater and it looked interesting to me, and I really should have saw it. Okay. Anyway, feel free to leave comments down below. Let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below. I'll leave links to my social media in the description box and a link to my other channel, Paul's Views and Opinions. Please check that out as well. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.